Thunder.
Hyrrokkin, the mighty giant. Heimdall,
Guardian of the Rainbow Bridge, and now you, Loki.
This is what I have done on Earth so far. Discovered the horrors of mortal school, made 2 mortal friends, Valerie, Georgina, defeated many frost giants.
Oh no.
Well, the same ones twice. And I received 2 gifts, a book called A Giant's Guide to Magic Spells for Beginners, and a wand, which is also magic, because I am awesome and a good god now.
Lie detected. You were not given the book, and by extension the wand, because you are awesome and a good god now. Hyrrokkin said that you still have far to go and a lot to learn.
I guess that's why I'm still stuck here on Midgard. I'm a deity. Get me out of here. Day 1, Friday. Loki Virtue Score or LVS.
0. Reset for a fresh start.
My name is Loki, and I am a hamster. Or I was until home time today. It all began yesterday, Thursday, with Thor being annoying. In class, he was given a special prize for trying hard at his spellings. He was allowed to take the school hamster home. In case you don't know, this is a great honour among mortal children, akin to being asked to sit at the right hand of Odin at a feast in Asgard. Actually, it's even better, because hamsters are fluffy and cute, and do not give long, boring speeches.
Speeches? Me? I can't even speak.
After dinner, Thor placed the cage in his bedroom, and while he was bathing his stinky mortal body, I crept in to watch the creature playing on its little wheel. It seemed to enjoy it. In fact, it appeared to be taunting me, telling me I could never enjoy such pleasures, that all the cool kids were hamsters. So, after a warning, I transformed. Greetings, fellow hamster. I played on the wheel, and it was a delight. I gorged myself on seeds. I snuggled down in the warm shredded paper bedding. I sampled the many simple joys of hamster life, such as discovering that I had expandable cheeks and stuffing them with as many seeds as I could. Unfortunately, Thor returned before I could turn myself back into mortal form, so I decided to hide until he went to sleep, to avoid having to explain myself. But I grew sleepy and snuggled down with the other hamster. When I awoke this morning, I was still in the cage, but I was no longer in Thor's bedroom. I was in our classroom at school. I was stuck. I couldn't transform until the classroom was empty, or I would risk revealing my godly powers to mortals. Again. I might have got away with it once or twice, but I don't think Odin would see getting out of a comfortable cage with a plentiful supply of food in order to show my teacher I actually am present, thank you very much, as suitably life or death. When the teacher left the room, I took my chance. But just as I popped open the cage door, another pesky teacher came in and proceeded to play on his phone for the rest of the break.
Curses. Foiled.
To my increasing frustration, and with an increasing pile of hamster droppings, I was not able to regain my human form until the end of the day. On the plus side, lessons are less boring when you can play on a wheel. Plus, you can overhear gossip, as no one watches what they say in front of hamsters. I stored precious morsels of information, such as, "Did you hear? Sports Boy 1 wet himself in assembly in Year 3, in my hamster cheeks to use as future blackmail. When one of the more observant classmates pointed out that there were now 2 hamsters in the cage, I had to hide under some sawdust for a bit. Luckily, someone else suggested that perhaps the hamster had given birth overnight. This story would not have stood up to scrutiny, as I was in the form of a fully grown hamster. But phew, another classmate interrupted the discussion by biting someone, providing a convenient distraction.
Chomp.
When the day was finally over, I escaped my cage, transformed, and ran home. Normally, Loki runs for no one, but every second I delayed, Hyrrokkin and Heimdall would grow increasingly angry with me, and their rage is like the wolf that flies through the sky trying to eat the sun each day. At least the sun doesn't get nagged while it's being chased.
And if you give one more person sunburn, I swear I will bite your bum when I catch you.
No, not my bum.
My fake parents, Heimdall and Hyrrokkin, were waiting for me.